The final of the Sparrow Palace brings the story to an emotional and symbolic close, focusing on freedom, truth, and the cost of power. From the opening moment, the episode carries a heavy, reflective tone, reminding viewers that Palace was never just a place, it was a cage. The female lead finally confronts everything that held her captive: manipulation, fear, and silence instead of seeking revenge. She chooses truth. This decision defines the ending and shows her full character growth from a frightened beggar inside the palace to someone who controlled her own fate. The male lead faces the collapse of his authority. What he believed was law is exposed as a control, and the final makes it clear that power without respect leads only to loneliness. His realization comes later, reinforcing one of the drama's strongest messages: someone loses are irreversible. Side characters receive quiet but meaningful conclusion, alliances dissolve, secret lose their power, and long-standing lies no longer protect anyone. The palace itself feels emptier, almost lifeless, symbolizing the end of its influence. Visually, the final episode uses light and open spaces more than earlier episodes, highlighting the theme of release. The pacing is slow and deliberate, allowing emotion to settle rather than the ending with shock. The final scene is calm yet powerful. There is no dramatic twist, only closer. The Sparrow Palace end by showing that true freedom doesn't come from escaping a palace, but from reclaiming one's voice. Part 3 reflects on the emotional aftermath and the meaning of the end. With the palace power broken, the story shifts from conflict to consequences. What remains is not victory but clarity. Each character must now live with the choices they made. The female leads departure as the true climax. It is not dramatic or loud, it is firm and intentional. This quiet strength reinforces the drama's core idea. Freedom is a decision, not an escape. The future is left open, symbolizing possibility rather than certainty. The male lead's final moment underlines loss rather than punishment. Alone within the palace, he becomes a mirror of the system he built. Grand on the outside, hollow within. The absence of forgiveness is intentional, emphasizing that accountability doesn't always come with redemption. Symbolism plays a strong role here. The palace, once alive with control and secrets, stands still and empty. The sparrow imagery reaches completion, fragile, caged, and finally released. Part 3 closes the story with emotional maturity, no cliffhanger, no post hope, just resolution. The sparrow flashes end by reminding viewers that ending doesn't need noise to be powerful. Sometimes silence is the strongest treatment of all. The final of the Sparrow Palace brings the story to an emotional and symbolic close, focusing on freedom, truth, and the cost of power. From the opening moment, the episode carries a heavy, reflective tone, reminding viewers that Palace was never just a place, it was a cage. The female lead finally confronts everything that held her captive: manipulation, fear, and silence instead of seeking revenge. She chooses truth. This decision defines the ending and shows